Hello, good evening. Okay, there was a glitch. Okay, so how are everyone doing? Very good evening. Let me quickly recap of what we did yesterday, and then we'll move it to today's journey of gratitude practice. So yesterday we practiced the magic rock. Acha, let me just show you the rock that I figured out. So, hello everyone. So, this is the rock which I received. I was walking in the garden today morning and I just found this. This is exactly fitting in my fist, and this is the one with which I will practice tonight. Of the very powerful gratitude practice which Rhonda Brand spoke about and we all read yesterday. So the practice is to, so basically this ritual will be built in the in the end of your day. So you will consciously focus on the one best thing that happened in your life, not in your life, in your entire day. And because usually what happens before sleeping, we think a lot about what are the worries, problems, or maximum times it is like the unfinished activities, whatever the to-do list was. So I think this particular activity will help us to be grateful of that one particular thing that happened in the entire day. We just have to hold the rock and reflect the best moment, and then of course say thank you. She also mentioned that the first thing that we sleep or wake up, and if you see this rock you will be thankful. So this week you have to continue practicing for the entire 28 days. And of course the gratitude practice which we did of listing 10 good things was we already did, and today is day 3. So day 3 is all about the magical relationship. I'll just keep my video off and we will continue with the reading. Imagine if you were the person, the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. What would be the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point in composing music if no one could hear it? What would be the point in inventing anything if there was no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another, because wherever you went would be the same as where you were. No one would be there. There would be no pleasure or joy in your life. It's your contact and experiences with other people that gives you life, joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationship affect your life now and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life. Science is now confirming the wisdom of the great sages of the past with research studies showing that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends, and have other people look upon them favorably. But probably the most astounding statistics that has come out of research studies is that for every one complaint about another person, whether it whether in thought or word, there have to be 10 blessings for the relationship to flourish. Any less than 10 blessings for every one complaint, and the relationship will deteriorate. And if the relationship is a marriage, it will most likely end in divorce. So I just
Wow,
noted,
very good.
is it?
I think so.
Today I was getting
With mute.
lot of challenges in my with my internet. It was continuously getting disconnected. So I don't know from where it is exactly, but let me say summarize. Earlier we I just spoke about how we should not blame, complain, because that is somewhere that is how law of attraction works, and that is how we attract things in our life. And before to that as well, I think it is all about gratitude that makes relationship flourish. So we have to keep in mind what are the good things that are there in a relationship, and no matter how small it is, how like it is more about how much we uh, keep gratitude for that patience or understanding, compassion, kindness, whatever we see or recognize in our relationship, because that little irritations is something that we'll attract. So it was all about this. And as she mentioned, words are very powerful. So when you complain about any person, you actually harm your life. It is your life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, like I already talked about, this is what she said: whatever you think or say about another person, you bring to you. This is the very reason why the greatest minds and preachers of the world have told us to be grateful. They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. What if every person close to you said, I love you just the way you are? How would you feel? And then I spoke about what is the magical practice that we are going to do today. So, as discussed yesterday, we had to bring a photograph of people for whom we'll be practicing this gratefulness. Today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all of your relationships are currently good, they will increase with more magnificence through this practice. And with everything you find to be grateful for in each person, you will see gratitude perform its breathtaking magic, and your relationships will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you ever thought they could be. So choose three of your closest relationships to be grateful for. You might choose your wife, your son, your father, your boyfriend, your business partner, or your sister. You might also choose your best friend, your grandmom, or uncle. You can choose any three relationships that are important to you, as long as you have a photograph of each person. The photograph can be just of the person or the both of you. Once you have selected your three relationships and photographs, you are ready to set the magic into motion. Sit down and think about the things you are most grateful for about each person. What are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, ability to listen, talent, strength, good judgment, wisdom, laugh, sense of humor, eyes, smile, or kind heart. You could be very grateful for the things you enjoy doing with the person, or you can recall a time when the person was there for you, cared for, or supported you. After you have spent some time thinking about what you are grateful for about the person, put their photograph in front of you, and with a pen and notebook or on your computer, choose the five things you are most grateful for. Look at the photograph of the person. As you make your list of five things, begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you. Address the person by their name and then write what you're grateful for. Thank you. Okay. The name for what? Okay, this is the format today we are going to practice. For example, thank you, take the name for always making me laugh, or thank you, mom, for supporting me throughout my journey. So when you have finished your list for all three people, continue with the magical practice by taking the photographs with you today and putting them in a place where you will see them often. Whenever you look at the photographs today, thank the person by saying the magical words thank you and the person's name, like thank you, Nitika. And if you are moving around a lot, carry the photographs with you in your bag or pocket and make an effort to look at the photographs 3 times during day, following the same procedure. So tomorrow, entire day, we have to practice this. Now you know how to use gratitude's magical power to transform your relationships into magical relationships. Although it is not part of the requirement of this book, you may want to take this amazing practice and use it every day if necessary to make every relationship you have magnificent. You can use it on the same relationship as many times as you want. The more you can be grateful for the good things in your relationships, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change. And with this, we come to the reading. What we need to do is repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice. Number one, that was count your blessings. We need to make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful, and reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessings as you can. The second is choose 3 of your closest relationship and collect a photograph of each person that we are doing today and tomorrow. With the photo in front of you, write 5 things you are most grateful for about each person in your journal or your computer. Begin each sentence with the magic words thank you, include their name and what you are especially grateful for. Carry the 3 photographs with you today or put them in a place where you will see them often. Look at the photographs on at least 3 occasions. Speak to the person's face in the photograph and then thank them by saying the magic words thank you and their name thank you. Before you go to sleep, take the magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. With this, we are coming to an end and it's time for reflection.